welcome to news updates. Masinachi Okafo. No fewer than 8 persons among the students were crushed to death where a tipper conveying sharp sand suffered brake failure in Mape, a settlement close to Maitama district of Abuja. It was gathered that the incident occurred on Thursday around 4 p.m. before the tricycle park along the road that leads to Mape Junction. A witness, Mustafa Aminu, told journalists that the truck rammed into some tricycles, popularly called keke, and vehicles, killing more than 8 persons, including students. Aminu stated that the driver, having seen the havoc he had caused, abandoned the truck and ran away with the help of a motorcycle. Confirming the incident, the sector commander of the FCT, Chori Muta, disclosed that their rescue team recovered 5 dead bodies and 10 injured persons. He also added that 13 vehicles, including the truck that caused the accident and a motorcycle, were involved in the accident. The last victim of the Bethel High School people kidnapped in Kaduna, Treasure Ayimba, has been released. On July 5th, gunmen invaded the school in Damishi, Kaduna, and abducted 121 students, while others were released. Ayuba was the last victim to regain his freedom. The Nigeria Baptist Convention, NBC, confirmed Ayuba's release on Thursday night. The NBC president, Reverend Israel Akanji, confirmed his release in a statement. In another development, the Nigeria Labour Congress and sister unions on Thursday vowed to take action against the Imo State governor of Governor Hope Uzodinma following the brutalization of NLC President Joe Ajaero in Owerri, the Imo State capital, on Wednesday. This was as Uzodinma, while reacting to the Wednesday crisis on Thursday, accused the NLC president, who is an indigene of Imo State, of meddling in the state's politics. Uzodinma has disclosed that Ajaero must learn to draw a line between his role as a Labour leader and being a partisan Imo State indigene. The governor accused the leader of trying to blackmail his government over non-payment of salaries, insisting that all Imo State workers have been paid their due wages. Recall that Ajaero was brutalized by policemen on Owerri, the Imo State capital, on Wednesday when he went to mobilize workers for a strike. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory Administration stated on Thursday that those accusing him of demanding 25% from Rivers government were ignorant. Nyesom Wike stated this when a delegation of Rivers caucus in the 10th National Assembly comprising 3 senators and 11 members of the House of Representatives visited him in Abuja. It was reported that a crisis had erupted in Rivers State after an attempt by the State House of Assembly to remove the incumbent governor, Similai Fubara. The plot by the State House of Assembly, with mostly members loyal to Wike, was a fallout of the worsening crisis between the two men. Wike, a former governor of the state, had helped to install Fubara as his successor earlier in the year. Wike had stated this after a meeting with some People's Democratic Party, some People's Democratic Party governors in Abuja on Wednesday. He also accused Mr. Fubara of hobnobbing with his political adversaries in the state. Justice O. Adeniji of the High Court in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, on Thursday ordered the immediate and unconditional release of the immediate past governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, from the custody of Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. The judge gave the order following a motion ex parte taken before him by Emefiele's legal team. Listed as defendants in the suit marked SCT/HC/CV/1 040/2023/M/122/2023 are the federal government of Nigeria, the Attorney General of the Federation, the EFCC, and its chairman, Ola Olukoyede. Recall that the EFCC arrested Emefiele on October 27th, immediately after he was released from custody of the Department of State Services, where he had been kept since June 10th. The embattled ex-CBN helmsman was picked by the DSS in June, shortly after President Bola Tinubu ordered his suspension. In business, manufacturers have experienced concerns as the price of diesel has risen to 1,275 per litre in Lagos and have 1,000 and above 1,300 outside the state. The product is selling for 1,270 per litre in Kano State and above that outside the metropolis. This implies a 26% increase in the price of the product in less than 1 week. It had sold for 1,030 on October 23rd. As of Thursday, many filling stations in Lagos yesterday had adjusted their prices to between 1,250 naira and 1,217 naira. Manufacturers who stated that they are still battling with forex crisis, high interest rates, and poor power supply fear that the hike in the price of diesel might compound their challenges as diesel is used to power their factories. The situation is amidst the rising inflation, which peaked to 26.7% in October, with many families and households facing a worsening cost of living crisis. In the foreign scene, U.S. Secretary of State has arrived in Israel to press for more humanitarian aid to be allowed into besieged Gaza. Anthony Blinken's visit comes as Israeli troops tightened their encirclement of Gaza City, the focus of Israel's campaign to crush the enslaved ruling Hamas group. On the northern border with Lebanon, tensions continue to escalate ahead of a speech by Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah. His first public comments since Hamas attacked Israel last month, stoking fears and conflict could become a regional one. On Thursday, Hezbollah, an ally of Hamas, attacked Israeli positions in the north with drones, mortar fire, and suicide drones. The Israeli military said it retaliated with warplanes and helicopter gunships. That's news update on VOP TV. We would like you to subscribe and engage us on YouTube. It's a Voice of the People TV, and other social media platforms. We are VOP TV Live. I'm Masenachi Okafor.